guys, Mike G with MDG Collections on hand. Today, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright guys, a little track mode on the highway action. CF automatic transmissions and automatic, not manual this time. She gets up and goes. So, the video that you guys saw yesterday with the shift light, I'm telling you right now, get out and use those shift lights. They're incredible to use. Sunday, it's a summer-like day. It's 85 degrees here in New York City. And the 23rd is my birthday. That is the first day technically of fall, what they're saying. But we had some cool days. And now we're back to like summer-like days. So I had to get out and enjoy Genzilla in track mode like I do so well. Let's go over to sport mode and use the paddle shifters. So we're in traffic going nowhere, of course, just like that. So I'm going to bring it down to sport mode and paddle shifters are engaged. The thing with the paddle shifters, if you don't really use them fast enough, they shut off. So that's the only downfall. If you're like in traffic like I am now, and I was in second gear, I went down to first. If I don't use these paddle shifters fast enough, the car will automatically go back to drive. So that's the only downfall when you're in the paddle shifter mode. If you're in just the shift mode with the shifter, it stays in manual until you shift. So we're still in paddle shifter mode right now in first gear, 6 miles per hour. And still, all right, it just went back to drive. So you can't just be in traffic and just enjoy them. If you don't use them quick enough, it goes back to drive automatically. You know, that's what annoys me about using the paddle shifters. If you're using the shifter right here, you don't have that problem. It just stays, like I said, in manual. All right, manual mode, engage, hold plus paddles to exit. So third gear, just to keep this kind of being active. Soon I'll downshift, but I'm moving right now, so you know, I'm in third gear and then went back to drive. Yeah, that's what annoys me about the paddle shifters. It just switches back. You know, it's really annoying. Paddle shifter mode, since things cleared up a little bit on the highway. I'm exiting the highway right now, but we went downshift. Went down from 5 to 4. Downshift again. Down from 4 to 3. And downshift coming up soon right here at this light to make a right. As I'm braking right now, downshift. Whew. Feel that bad, boy. Still in second. So in first right now, going absolutely nowhere. Plus sign on the paddle shifters up to second gear. Start rolling in second. In sport mode on the street.
All right, guys, so another beautiful day here in New York. It is 85 degrees, and they said the weather was going to get up a little bit, and it definitely did. So on this summer-like day, as I said before, just some clips, as you guys saw, on the highway using the GoPro. The paddle shifters are fun, but I really enjoy the shifter a lot more, to be honest with you guys. The paddle shifters do a decent job. You know, the only thing that bothers me and that annoys me is once you engage them, you know, once you hit this plus sign to engage, they're not going to engage right now because I'm not in the proper mode. You don't get them to stay on unless you stay active with them. So they will shut off and the car will automatically go back to drive. So just remember that. If you're new to the cars, don't think something's wrong. That's just how it works. It is set up like that. And then with the shifter here, the T-style shifter, when you go into manual right here, after we focus, dual pixel autofocus pretty fast, there we go. You can just stay in manual mode and shift at leisure. All right, just real quick before I end this video, just go to the SRT pages real fast. I want to show you guys something. So in your race options, when you go to shift light and when you go to shift light setup, this is how it looks, where you can change the factory settings, the factory default settings. So in first gear, by default, it's going to be 5,500 when the first shift light comes on. Second gear, you will be up at 5,750, so 5,750 RPMs before that shift light comes on. At third gear, 6,250. The light comes on. At fourth gear, 6,250 RPMs before that light comes on, telling you to shift. And fifth through eighth gear, you're going to be about 6,250. So this is your shift light RPM setup. That is factory defaults. If you wanted to change that, you can just hit one of those down arrows or up arrows to change it. And that is going to do it for this upload. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be a wrap.